Hello everybody, welcome to or welcome back to Arnold's English. Today we are going to look at 10 overused English words and some adjectives that we can use to replace them to make your English sound a little bit better. So let's get started. Alright, here we have our list of overused words. I'm going to start at the top and then work all the way through down to the bottom. And we'll start off with great. Great. Instead of saying great, we can say something is excellent, outstanding, or exceptional, right? For example, we could say, your performance was outstanding today. The view is exceptional from here. It was an excellent performance last night. Beautiful. Instead of saying she's beautiful, we can say she's gorgeous, or she has a stunning smile, or the decorations in this room are exquisite. Good. I don't like the word good. It's a little bit lazy. So instead of saying something is good, we can say it's satisfactory, it's decent, or it's fine. For example, wow, this is a decent meal. Or the meeting was satisfactory. Nice. Instead of saying nice, we can say that something is something or someone are pleasant, or agreeable or enjoyable. So for example, we could say what a pleasant day it was today, or she is such an agreeable person. It's easy to get along with her. Maybe we would say it was an enjoyable experience going to the movies, instead of saying it was nice. Okay? Let's move on to well. So instead of saying well, we can say it was adequate, or something happened adequately. That's the adverb. Effectively, proficiently. Effectively, we could use to describe something that completed something else well, right? So the teacher taught effectively. And proficiently means skillfully. So Danny described the situation proficiently. Okay. Bad. Bad is another lazy English word. Instead of saying bad, let's say poor, or subpar, or inadequate. Right? Inadequate means not having enough. Right? So maybe we can say there is inadequate room in this bathroom, or subpar would mean below standard. Wow, the food at this restaurant is subpar. It's not actually very good. Below standard. Stuff. Okay, stuff is another misused and overly used word in English by my students. A lot of my students would talk about stuff as a singular item. This stuff is hard to explain to you, but the stuff does this. That's incorrect. Stuff would be something that's stuff refers to a few different items that are non-specific. For example, I have stuff lying over there in my room. Okay. Instead of saying stuff, we could say items, belongings, or things. Remember to take your belongings off the aeroplane. Whose things are these? I have some items on my desk. Okay, let's move on to thing. That's the next one. This is also a synonym. Of course, we've had a look at stuff. So another way to say thing, we could say object, item, or element. There is an object that seems very mysterious in front of me. Okay, very. Another word that I don't really like used in the English language. It's used too much. So instead of saying very, we can say extremely. It's extremely hot here in South Africa at the moment. Or exceedingly. She is an exceedingly smart woman. It means like really, really smart. And highly. This was a highly dangerous situation. Maybe we say after the earthquake happened. Last one, like. This one should be the cherry on the top of the cake. Instead of saying I like eating food, I like eating pies, we say I enjoy eating pies. Instead of saying I like the fact that my boss helped me, I appreciate the fact that my boss helped me. I like my big sister. Maybe we could say I admire my big sister, my older sister. Okay, so there's 10 overused English words, and we've got 3 adjectives for each one. So you've learned 30 adjectives now. And now to practice them, we can move on. And I'll just move myself over here quickly. And you will see we've got 10 sentences that you can use to practice these. The idea is that you replace the bad word, the overused word that I don't want you to use. Now I've just used it, bad. Replace the overused word with the new adjective that I've taught you, and you can post your answers in comments, or if you have any questions, you can do that. And let's move on. So you can just take a quick screenshot of that one, and then over here we have a few pictures, right, just to make you think a little bit more. Right, so when you see this picture, how would you describe this mountain? How would you describe this party? And how would you describe these designs? I'm moving myself all over the place, just so that you can see. How would you describe these designs? Right? I will just slowly kind of move myself over here so that you can see. And it's a good way to practice. Right, so I hope that these few keywords were very useful for you, and now that you have identified the overused English words, you can try to eliminate them or stop using them so much, and instead use the new adjectives that I've taught you. So thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.